Yo, my people, then we are live. We are live. This is a discussion about obviously who's going to be our attackers for the Southampton match tomorrow. So, on that note, we're going to do a poll based on the players that could play in that position. So, we're going to go through one for the right hand side, center attacking mid on the left, and also up top. So, first of all, we're going to be starting with. So, first of all, top chat. So so we're gonna start off with the right hand side. And most likely fighting for that position will most likely be either Noni Madweki or Hakim Ziyech. So we're gonna do a poll. You guys, let's vote on here. I'm gonna tell you guys my option is Noni Madweki. That's who I'll be voting for. I'm gonna be honest. Who should play right? Who should play on the right? West Southampton, Madweki or Hakim Ziyech? Start the poll. The poll will be there for about, let's say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're going to go through each one. So on the right, center attacking mid, on the left, then up top. You guys just let us do the votes, and then we'll see who the majority of people will pick, and then I will choose them in the lineup tomorrow. So let's see who's going to get the votes. But obviously, until then, we're gonna be here for the next 10 minutes, 10, 15, and then we'll see who gets the votes. So we got one vote from Madweki already. So for the new viewer in the channel, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to do votes for each position, right hand side, middle, on the left, and up top. So the two options for the right hand side, Madweki or Hakim Ziyech. You leave a vote, and then at the end, in like 15 minutes or so, we're gonna see who gets the most votes, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. And you guys can leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments as well. But you have to be a subscriber. You gotta be a subscriber to have a comment. So subscribe to the channel, make a comment. So far, we got one vote for Madweki. Vote. The poll started 2 minutes ago. So let's see. New viewer. So Vote who should play on the right hand side, Madueke or Ziyech. They're going to be going through the right, the centre attacking mid, on the left, and up top. They'll be doing polls for each of the players that can play in that position. So, you guys, leave your vote in the poll so that we can decide who will be Chelsea's, who should be Chelsea's attackers for the game tomorrow against Southampton. Also, if you want to make a message in the chat, just have to subscribe to the channel. The voting will be lasting for about 15 minutes. Then we're going to move on to the next position. This is the first one we're doing as well, so I'm not expecting so much mad support, but it's going to be the start of things we have to do in the future, or I'm going to have to do in the future. Two votes for Noni Madueke, saying nothing. For the new viewer, if you haven't been here already, so on the right hand side, we're going to be voting either Ziyech or Madueke. Then after that, once this poll ends, we'll be doing the centre attacking mid, then on the left, and then up top. And I think we can break them down. Well, to be fair, it shouldn't be that difficult. Like moving the ball side to side and obviously penetrating through the wings. We're gonna need João Felix to be breaking the lines, build up play with him and Havertz or whoever's on the right or the left. Also, Chilwell and Mudryk, you have to hope that they can combine. But I'm gonna be real. We just need to keep the pressure on them. They can't handle too much pressure. I haven't seen too many Southampton games this season, so if I'm going to be honest, we should just be able to beat them. We need to have our shooting boost to beat them, hopefully. No, 100%. Hopefully Dutch can get his chance. But it's easier said than done. Obviously, for the shooting boost thing, because a lot of people seem to put the ball in the back of the net enough. But against Southampton tomorrow, we shouldn't be conceding any goals. So we should always have at least as long as we get one goal, we should be able to win. But hey, who knows? I appreciate the messages, girls, and the vote in the poll. I think we conceded against Dortmund because of how we set up in the corner. Well, that's pretty obvious from my opinion because we had too many people high up and Enzo was the last man. Mudryk was around at the edge of the box, but he didn't seem to want to run higher. He's not that defensive aware. That's just a lot of attackers nowadays. So it's just the fact that we just got caught out. It was an unlucky move. But that's the first time we can actually say that we've ever seen that. And obviously there's people saying that, maybe if we did things differently, we wouldn't have been in that situation. But at the Emmy, normally we're going to have at least one or two men left at the back. So Adeyemi is like the fastest player ever in the Bundesliga. Unless it's Mudryk that's running after him, we was always going to concede that goal, in my opinion, because Adeyemi was going to burn anyone in our team. But it was just unfortunate that's what happened. He was applying too much pressure, and then we should get caught out. Tactically, I'll be real, when it comes to the tactics, obviously the manager needs to do a certain amount. Obviously subs and all of these kind of things, but The tactics work well. It's just the fact that for me, we just don't have players. We don't have enough winners in the team, enough personalities to really put the game plan into motion. Whether that's scoring goals, creating chances, because until Joao Felix came, he weren't creating chances, scoring enough goals. Now he's here, we create more, but we're still not scoring as much. So, Paul, for me, he's doing well in my opinion. Obviously, there's times where you could do things differently, not play a man out of position. But even with Pep Guardiola, you've seen that them man there will play like Bernardo Silva against Arsenal as a wing back or something, but then he will change it. So it's about what happens. Sometimes when got things wrong, like putting Cucurella on against that Arsenal team, if we're going to be honest, he took him off at half time. Graham Potter, he knows what to do. It's just about, does he have the team to really carry out his orders? If we're going to be honest, some players might ignore him. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't necessarily know what the manager is telling everyone else, even though he would do a press conference. That's for me. That's quite obvious because they've been doing very well. Joao, Enzo, and Badia Show, especially Badia Show and Enzo. Like anyone who's a Chelsea fan, if you don't pick up that these three are probably the best free transfer signings since January, then I don't even know for you, to be honest. If you watch every game, it shouldn't be anything difficult. But yeah, I agree with your opinion. Now, but if we play like how we did against Dortmund, have our assurance on. No, 100% because we played very, very well against Dortmund. But if we're going to be honest, we don't even have to play that well to beat Southampton. You got guys losing against like Wolves and all these different kind of teams. I know it's the Premier League, but damn man, Southampton, it's going to be tricky. The only thing that will make it a little bit tricky is that they're going to have a new manager, so a different way to set up and all these different kind of things. So yeah, man, it's just about seeing what happens. It's going to be an interesting game. We normally slap up Southampton as well. Remember last season after we lost against Real Madrid, we battered them 6-0. Timo Werner loves a goal against Southampton as well. So it's a shame he ain't going to be playing against them tomorrow because he's at Leipzig. But we should be slapping them 100%. So we still got 2 votes. We got 4 minutes remaining until I end the poll for the right wing. Currently, it's 2-0 to Madueke, so it looks like everyone that votes or in the stream that wants him to start. I'm not gonna lie. Can you be specific in what you mean by what is he chatting, and be specific about what he's saying? Because personally, I don't think he is in his press conference. I don't have an issue with his press conference. We're still waiting for you to say what you mean by what is Paul saying in his press conference. Paul talking like you're not confident in press conference. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's people out here that will try to say, "Oh, he's not talking confident." Who are you to tell him how he's meant to be speaking? Or are you his dad or something? Don't say just because the way he speaks, you don't feel confident by the way he speaks. It doesn't mean it's not confident. That's my opinion. I don't have an issue with his press conferences. He's not trying to please all the fans because that's what a Tuchel or Jose Mourinho would have done. But Tuchel or Jose Mourinho wouldn't be playing with this team, starting the 7 youngsters, 24 and younger. They never would do that. They will never be in this process. So people need to make up their mind. Man said he's got to be ruthless. You people like that, yeah, it's because of Roman Abramovich. We're not under Roman Abramovich no more. The need to, this season we have to win. If we're going to be going down that route, then, boy, I really don't know, because we haven't won a Premier League since 2017. And if we're going to be honest, in 2021, if we didn't win the Champions League, we wouldn't have had won a trophy basically since 2019. Would you have liked that? I know we won the Champions League, it's all great, but if we're going to be looking at the bigger picture, the way before, in this day and age, is not the way. It's not the way. Patience, that's what people need to have, patience. In my opinion, anyway. A lot of fans are just too caught up in, we've been living with Roman Abramovich for all these years, and I can understand that, but you guys, it's a new day and age. The time for letting people know how we actually think on a daily basis, forget all of that. You don't need to let everyone know how we think or what we do. We just need to do our thing behind the scenes. And when we get the results, that's all that matters. Not all of this, we need to have an outburst every press conference. We need the manager to do all of this and that. And you would talk about 2 wins out of 14. Will you talk about the injuries as well? Will you talk about the fact that before the World Cup, these are the games you're talking about as well, where we've lost to Arsenal, we've lost to Newcastle, where we've lost to Man City. Every team we've lost to during that period is above us in the table, is it not? Are they not? Like, you guys are just living in the media. You're living in the media sense. You just want the media, the media said this, so yes, let's go with that. Following the crowd, fam. Personally speaking, everyone's just following the crowd. I'm not saying 2 wins out of 4 is acceptable. If people are going to make it seem like, it's the be-all and end-all, okay, so then you don't want to have a process. You just want to be living in the same era we've been living in the last 19 years, where we don't dominate football, basically. You don't want to have the success that City have had in the last couple of years. You don't have the success that Liverpool have had in the last couple of years. If these are how the things that you're going on about. I'm not living in the media, mate. At Chelsea, we have standards. Paul not the right guy to take us forward. Okay, then. So then the board ain't the right people to take us forward, then, are they? Because they backed this manager, have they not? So you don't think the board are in the right position to take the club forward? Is that what you're saying as well? Because they seem to have all the faith, but our fans don't seem to have faith. That doesn't make any sense to me. So everyone wants, let's get a manager, and then in one season we can win something like the Premier League. That is not going to happen. Like, do you think we haven't won the Premier League since 2017? Do you think that a manager could come into this team and make us win the Premier? Is that what you're after? Because I know I want the Premier League, but that is going to be the hardest thing, because to win the Premier League is harder to win than the Champions League. You don't have to be a great team to win the Champions League. You have to be a great team to win the league. And clearly a lot of fans don't really want that. Clearly, because ever since the last time Conte won the league, bearing in mind, we weren't in Europe, When was the last time that we won the Premier League while playing in Europe? 2014-15. Is this what you guys want? Because any other time since then, we play in the league, in the Champions League, we don't come close to winning the Premier League. So clearly, a lot of people don't really want that. When Manchester City and what's his name, Pep Guardiola came, where did he finish in his first season? Did he not finish fourth? Well, people have probably said, oh, he needs to sack him because he wasn't doing what he's doing in other clubs. He didn't come and win the Premier League in the first season. And then look what he did the seasons after that. After the club backed him. After the club, the managers, the owners put faith in him. The same way Graham Potter is. For me, that makes sense. So let's end that poll. Start a new one. Let's be real. Oh, like I just said, the results you just talked about is before the World Cup. Like, that's just chattings. You're going to speak about the fact that we had 11 injuries. You're not going to speak about that though. But Potter needs to get all the wins. But he doesn't even have the full squad at his disposal. Guys are funny, man. I'll be real, funny. Oh, that's funny, man. You should be okay, bro. That's a beat man sets up the style of play straight away. Okay. Oh, you guys are funny, man. Sets up the style of play straight away. People, like I said, just because you're trying to say, oh, he doesn't have a style of play, that's chatting. Because if you see Brighton, they have a style of play. Like, it's funny to say, oh, he doesn't have a style of play. Just because he ain't winning games. If we were winning games, no one would be chatting anything. But that's all people care about in the Chelsea fan base. All you care about is the results. That's it. You're not here for the long haul. You're not here to be, oh yeah, let's see what we can grind to. Man said, did he win the trophy, bro? What are you talking about? With Brighton. You're trying to compare Brighton. That's what you're trying to compare. Honestly, everyone that wants to say, oh, Potter out. Honestly, you guys just don't really make a lot of sense. Still. Guys are funny, man. That's fine to me, man. That's what everyone cares about. Results, wins, and trophy. That's what everyone cares about. That's all you care about. You don't care about, oh yeah, we had all of these injuries because no one speaks about this. And that is what's so funny to me. You guys are so funny. Everyone talk about, oh yeah, Thomas Tuchel, he did this. Did Thomas Tuchel have all of these injuries? We have bigger expectations that Chelsea, Potter not good enough. Okay. That's your opinion, man. That's your opinion. I just hope that if we ever start winning trophies and that, you don't jump on the bandwagon and say, oh yeah, I knew he was this good. We need to have some apologies out here. That's what we're going to have. Because you don't trust the process. And all now, when I said to you, oh, when the board are backing him, do you back the board? Is that what you're saying? Or you don't back the board? Because clearly the board are backing Potter. Do you not back the board then? I said we have bigger expectations. Oh, like I said, we're just fans. You're not behind the board. You don't know. You can't speak for the board and say what the expectations are. Okay. Oh, man, said when shit is serious. When was that? When do you have to say that then? Hmm? People are fuzzy out here still. Oh man. I forget about these questions now. So let's talk about Potter, then talk about it on another one because now we're going back to the votes on the poll. Who should be our cam behind the striker? Joao Felix or Mason Mount? Okay, man. Clearly. Uh, it's funny. Like I said, it's funny, man. Let's come on here to do all of this for to do choose our attackers, and now man's got on to this. Oh, how can you back 2 wins out of 14? You shouldn't watch any Chelsea matches then, if you don't really back this manager. Cause boy, I really don't know for you. I really don't. Man's gonna say, how can you back 2 wins out of 14? Like I said, you don't mention any injuries. That's all you care about. Like, it's funny to me, man. It is so funny. I'll be so real. You don't add no context. All you talk about is like the same way the media does. 2 wins out of 14. That's exactly what the media says. So you're just being like the media. Fair enough. If that's your point of view. I know my point of view. And to be fair, there's nothing you're going to say that's going to change my point of view. If that's your opinion, then that's your opinion. That does not bother me. Deals, if you're not going to be here to talk about the lineup or anything, then I beg you just not say anything, man. Because I'm not going to be going over the stuff with you. I already told you my opinion. You stated yours. Then if you're not going to come to a conclusion, not going to agree with it, then you have your opinion, I have mine. Let's just forget about that. We got one vote or two votes in the polls saying Joao Felix should be playing behind the striker. Say nothing. Two votes for Paul for Felix or Mark. You said this.
It's quickly been in it for 148%.
Oh, say that. Yeah, I'm still doing my job. Listen, moms, baby. Jeez, no. 50. Complete that move. Five minutes remaining for the votes on Felix or Mason Mount, man. So still 2 votes in the poll. We've got 4 minutes remaining until we change up the options. That doesn't even make any sense how they just did that in this one. Oh. Teammates remain 2 votes for Felix. That's random. Jeez. In a bit, bro.
See you later, Jalil.
So nice. So 2 parts already on the right hand side. People said for Madweki, and now in the middle, Felix. Gonna end that one. Now we'll move on to the left hand side. Ooh, pardon me. Ooh. To be fair, Shuna can't even really do his Chappelle on the left because we ain't got a lot of left wingers like that. In terms of it's only McCallum and Modric, so looking through these. I guess we could put Madueke to play on the left because he could play there as well. Most likely going to be Modric anyway, but we shall see. If not, then he can improvise. That's his free beast. Yeah, man. Two votes straight away for Modric, man. Say nothing. See, the vote will last for 15 minutes, then we'll move on to the last position, which is the striker position, where we gather a lot of people are going to want to play Kai Havertz. I'll put this 86 into might want to put this pretty. I haven't got him anyway. Look at this tree. Four views on the stream. Appreciate the views, everyone. With 2 votes for Modric on the poll. Everyone saying, obviously, Madueke could play on the right, but I can't even lie. We didn't have that many options on the left, so it should only be Modric, to be fair. But I don't want to leave it by itself, so I just put another option out there. I'm not enough for that. Not enough for that. Yeah, definitely fair for that. That's cool. Bon voyage, man. You are Christ. Not from his guest. Mm-hmm. Bro, I believe the rumor about Neymar. Um, nah, I know I can trust that shit for far now. Havertz, nah, he has to hold the bench. I can't even cap still. And do I believe the rumor about Neymar? I can believe anything with this board because they will sign the maddest of players. The last board didn't really do that, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a long time since we've had someone like that at our club. But who knows? I have to wait till the summer, innit? Unless Fabrizio really reports it, I'm not really gonna believe it like that. Because rumors are just rumors. But Dacho Fofana, he should definitely be playing tomorrow. Anyhow he doesn't. That's the one thing I could say about Graham Potter. But then again, a lot of managers, whether that's Mourinho or whether that was Tuchel, they will drop players that a lot of Chelsea fans wouldn't necessarily have dropped. Whether that's Mata that was gone from Mourinho, whether that was Tammy Abraham that's been let go by Thomas Tuchel. Hey man, things like that happen, innit? But we shall see. Man, like Jello, you okay? 3 votes for Manweki, that's calm. Gonna have 8 more minutes on this poll. I mean, 3 votes for Modric from Alfred. What else not to do, man? Oh, that's it. To this low SSPC. 3 votes on the poll. Love for that, people. Mm. You okay, Jello? Just still on any 4 times. Yes, none of that. Yes. Oh, Thiago Silva. More dupes. Oh my god. Give me 2 dupes. But we got 184, 385, 186. We take that. Oh, this guy aubameyang, man. Mm.
No.
5 minutes remaining. 3 votes for Mudryk. He will probably play on the left. So far, we've had Madweki win on the right hand side over ziyech, Felix over Mount, Mudryk over Madweki, even though it's not really fair like that. But obviously, they're both going to start, or they should. And then the next one is the striker. Then after that, I'll see if I agree with everything, and then that'll be the end of the stream.
This is so like scary. I don't like it. I'm not gonna love me. I did it tonight. I did it body. Don't you tell your body. Bloody. Don't tell me die.
Jello, relax, man. Four views on the stream. After that, 3 votes in the poll, 3 minutes remaining. Then we'll end this poll for the left-hand side. And right now, it looks like Mudryk is definitely going to be winning that one, which isn't a big surprise. So I'll be using the stream. Appreciate that, my people. After this, we're going to be doing the last position, which is the striker. Yo, that's cool. Three likes on the video. Love for that, my people. One more minute remaining. 4 concurrent views. Love for that, my people. Approaching the hour mark in the video. After this, we only have one more position. Then we'll go through the results. That's the end of that one. Obviously, Mudrick won that too. This is the Raw. I'd be very surprised if we got what's the so we have 3 options for this one. Aubameyang, Thatcher, Fofana, and then Kai Havertz. Do another one on that one. Yes. Him saying that's good news for him. No vote shits. Yes, you get some votes. Four concurrent views. No votes yet. For who should be our striker? No votes yet. Oh man. Timberlake. Is he training? No, we can't put him there. 1 vote on the poll for that true for fun. Mm. What is, 12 minutes remaining. 1 vote for Dutro Fofana. Looks like he's going to be winning this one so far. Hasn't been really that much competition, to be fair. Mm. 4 likes on the video. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. 1 vote for Dutro Fofana. 3 concurrent views. Love for that, my people. Also, going to be back again tomorrow for the watch along, innit? Going to be starting that. I'd be right. I might have to start at like 2:45, 3 or so because there's not going to be any stream, but I don't know. Not necessarily any stream, but it's not going to be on TV, innit? So just stay tuned. I'll let you guys know before the end of tonight. What is A5 school in this day and age? There's some other videos before the end of tonight as well. Still gonna release my match preview later. Stay tuned for that one before tomorrow's match. 6 minutes remaining. Now go through the results. Give you my thoughts and opinions, and then yeah, man. This will probably be my predicted or preferred lineup for the game tomorrow. Melana's got like 600 buffalo on the place. 600 buff. It's one of them songs we heard like them 80 shows. Two minutes remaining on the ball. Got Sheffield Farmers leading the way. Recap this. Oh, I got 2 votes on the poll. See nothing. Saying now, so that's 15 minutes gone. That's the end of that poll. It's basically the end of the video. We're gonna go through the results. So we have Dacho Fofana won the striker role. On the left hand side, we have Mudryk. Behind the striker, Felix. And on the right, Madueke. So everyone's front three, which is the front three that I would have chosen anyway. I mean, the front four is Madueke on the right, Felix in the middle, Mudryk on the left, Dacho Fofana up top. My opinion, if we have this lineup, we're definitely scoring at least 2 goals against Southampton because they're not that great. I'll be honest, they're bottom of the league, so anything but a win is dry. But we are going to have to wait and see. But you guys stay tuned for the match preview, which I'll be uploading later today, usual time when match day is at 12 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate all the votes and the polls. And for everyone who joined, means a lot as always. And that is going to be it for me regarding this. So now I'm just going to say the front three that everyone chose. Man's killing me. Man said no cucumber. You're killing me. Man's killing me. So attackers for tomorrow, based on the votes of the poll. So yeah, the attackers based on the poll is Madueke on the right, Felix behind the striker in the cam position, on the left, Mikhailo Mudryk, up top, David Dacho Fofana. Oh, no Cuckoo tomorrow. Oh, that's what you meant. I agree, we should have Ben Chilwell start tomorrow. But that's the easy part of the lineup. The defense is the easy part. Midfield is easy. It's the attackers, that's where it gets a little tricky. And not even just the attackers, but the strikers. So we are going to see. We're going to see, but also Felix, appreciate the comments. Make sure to stay tuned for the watch along, which I'll be doing tomorrow for the Southampton versus Chelsea match, which starts at 3 p.m. That's when kickoff is. I'll probably start a little bit earlier. I might not be as early as usual to go through all the team news in terms of when it's actually released. But the watch along will be here 100%. So stay tuned for that. Also, stay tuned for the match preview, which I will be uploading at 12 because that's when it's match day. So that's why I do my thing. You guys, I'll give you updates on anything else in the meantime. But other than that, appreciate the votes, appreciate the views, the likes. It means a lot. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea content from me, cfcrealistblue. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm cfcrealistblue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. And of course, we love Chelsea so much, 100%. But yeah, this will be it from me. Thank you for joining the stream. I'll be back again with something like this in the future. But catch you guys tomorrow for the watch along, and also stay tuned for the match review, match preview, as well as the match review after the game tomorrow. So big you up, and yep, we will win tomorrow, hopefully. But yep, that's gonna be it. In a bit, my people. Peace out. Come on, Chelsea. That will be it.